I believe you.
Hey, beat up a bunch of girls.
You were also right next to me.
We'll stand in the sun, coach.
Nice.
All right.
You just freaking hit a ball.
Coach, is there like a most concussed award?
What's that?
Most concussions? Yeah. Yeah, but Gorman got it. Followed by me, then you.
Oh.
What about Paul?
You still have time.
Where's Paul just not right? Paul, broken spleen. Can't eat solid food for a month.
We're gonna start out with the 4-year plaques. Guys who have played varsity lacrosse for 4 years. Tim Luckshaw.
Like his
Hey, Terry!
Wait, you have to recording.
Nope. I'll see you.
RJ Johansson.
Johansson.
Yeah, I know, but that's pretty cool though.
Wait, we can't go back.
Josh DeMar.
Why did I make varsity freshman year?
Yeah, me too. Oh, I played volleyball.
And
Look at the mouth guys.
Dude, I never.
Michael Pacey.
You guys
No, they did.
No, that's mine. That's his.
You yell every time you shoot.
I go, I
They're all,
looks like you have to
go action.
they're all from the Oakmont game. The game where you made 28 saves and there's not a single picture of you during gameplay at all.
So, what do you think? There's a single picture of Casey doing it. The accent. Roll over. Just remember we found it.
All the found you.
We're going to play some ultimate frisbee.
Played.
Honestly.
I'm going home to sleep. Then we got I go to Mysore. Rent it out.
You need a lot of candy on the car. Put the lotion on its skin or else it gets swallowed again.
Well, Rector was such a rough guy that he forgot how badass Buffalo there was.
Not really.
All right, we'll start out with the League All-Stars. Honorable mention, Midwatch B All-Star, defenseman number 4, Alex Bonasaro.
Come on. Yeah, in game 2.
I still have something for you.
Joey Apicella's not here. Second team, Midwatch B All-Star, defenseman number 20, RJ Johansson.
Hey, second team.
Second team, Midwatch B All-Star number 16, defenseman Dan Curley.
Daddy. All week, every time he walked into my house. Daddy.
Second team, Midwatch B All-Star midfielder number 11, Josh DeMar. And first team, Midwatch B All-Star goaltender number 1, Mike Pacey.
I'm not the bad guy now, you're a Sith Lord.
Joey didn't show up, so somebody can have his.
Yes.
We have the same name. I want to
Oh, I got some other ones too. Third year varsity award, Dan Curley. Second year varsity award, Alex Bonasaro. Third year varsity award, Joseph Magoni.
He looks at
No hurts. Alec left.
Oh, I gotta
take Matt
loose.
No.
I gotta take Matt loose.
Second year varsity award, Andrew Powers.
Yeah, Powers.
I did.
That's strange.
I don't remember though, Coach, so it's okay.
Joey, Fahey. Varsity award, Jamie Saracen.
What?
Is that like showed up the Leafs award or something?
Just rip that.
I think you might be playing in the game.
And the Benhams are not here. Alright. Wait, where's Kuchar?
I don't know. He said he was coming.
Just never came back from Beach Week?
Well, I think Paul was going to pay stuff.
Alright. You're ready to go.
Why?
So, senior
Why are we
awards.
6 beats?
The real important ones. First award goes to a player who was an excellent teammate all year, despite battling through various injuries all season long, from getting beat up at practice by coaches to the odd celebration injury. Highlight of this season.
Why do you need an award for this?
Our rival Oak won at home, where he took the ball to the cage from X, scored his first ever varsity goal on an excellent face dodge, followed by that low bounce shot coaches always ask for. Don't celebrate too much, but the goal of the year award goes to number 13, Jamie Saracen.
Yeah! He was number 1.
So, no Kucher. So you guys all know Colin Harris got the Priest Dancer Award. That's new, I made that one.
Do you want me to give that to him?
Yes.
All right.
Actually, no.
All right.
Make him come see me.
All right.
This next award goes to another kid who battled through tough injuries, played hurt a lot, often put his teammates in front of his own best interests. Playing one of the most specialized but difficult positions in lacrosse, this kid's given us a huge advantage the last 2 or 3 seasons at the Face-Off X. Finished his career with a 162 face-offs won, second only to Coach Booth, in a career face-off percentage of 57.2. Also finished his career with over 100 ground balls, which is top 15 for career ground balls in the program's history, as well as 2 goals and 4 assists. The best face-off man award goes to number 14, Andrew Powers. No diamond, no hurts. Okay.
No shots.
All right. This next award goes to a 4-year varsity player who had an excellent season despite coming off a major injury. Racked up 15 goals and 8 assists for 23 points, as well as scooping up 25 ground balls. His best games came against Northbridge, where he netted a goal and an assist in a 5-4 OT win. 2 goals in a win against Brownfield and a hat trick in his final game against Hudson. Despite missing his entire junior season, he finished his career as a Blue Devil, tied for 9th in career goals with 24, 12th in career points. His 6 goals and 2 assists in the last 3 games allowed him to rally for the 2012 team scoring title. The leading scorer award goes to number 23, Timmy Luckshot. All right. This next award goes to a midfielder who did a lot of the dirty work for our teams, things that go often unnoticed by a lot of people, but really helped us win. He's one of the toughest members on the team, played through a lot of injuries and pain. He was a leader both vocally and by example all the time, and a great teammate. Racked up 3 goals and 5 assists for 8 points, also scooped up a career-high 48 ground balls and played solid defense while making a tough transition back to 2-way midfield after playing offensive mid the last 2 years. One of our most improved and coachable players on this year's team. The Unsung Hero Award goes to number 17, Joe Masoni. Next award goes to a 3-year varsity player who came up big for us time and again this year on the defensive side of the field. An excellent cover and help defenseman, this player also used his long stick in transition, helping with our clears and even turning them into offense as he tied the team record for points by a long pole with a goal and 7 assists for 8 points on the year. Second on the team in ground balls with 88 on the season, giving him 149 career ground balls, the 11th most in program history. 2012 second team Mid-Watch League All-Star and a representative in the Central Mass Senior All-Star Game. One of our senior co-captains, the Offensive Defenseman Award goes to number 16, Dan Curley.
Daddy. Watch that.
Double club.
This next award goes to one of the biggest surprises on the team this year. This player not only improved drastically from last season to this season, but also improved significantly as the season went along, turning into one of the better on-ball defenders in the Mid-Watch B League. Turned in outstanding performances and huge wins over St. Bernard's, Northbridge, Brownfield, Marlborough, and Worcester. This year he picked up 55 ground balls, almost tripling his amount from last year while adding an assist, and perhaps most impressively, only serving 2 penalty minutes on 3 penalties while playing nearly every minute of the season. Huge part of our success this year and made massive strides towards becoming a better lacrosse player the entire year, and it earned him a spot as an honorable mention Midwatch B All-Star. Most Improved Player Award goes to number 4, Alex Bonasaro.
Dude, that was brilliant.
Yeah, I did the same exact thing as you did.
Yeah, Corbin, don't touch his back.
Dad, you're not allowed to hug other people.
This award goes to a 4-year varsity player and co-captain. He's the leader of our defense. His 94 ground balls led the team this season, and he even added an assist while manning the difficult crease position all season long, starting all 20 games. He also took the most penalties this year with 15, though that may be because Central Mass referees don't know the difference between a good lift check and a hold. He racked up 3 goals and 3 assists in his career as a defenseman, and his 223 career ground balls are good for the 5th most ever by a Blue Devil, 3rd most ever by a defenseman. He was key in wins against St. Bernard's, Worcester, Bromfield, Northbridge, and Marlborough. He selected to represent LHS in the Central Mass Senior All-Star Game, was honored as the 2nd team Midwatch All-Star. Great leader and a great kid with a bright future who was a pleasure to coach. Coach's Award for Defensive Most Valuable Player goes to number 20, Robert Johansson.
Most Improved.
Good to see This next award goes to another captain, 4-year varsity player, one of the best all-around players in our league. He did a little bit of everything for us, starting with being a captain and a leader, playing through pain, logging monster minutes at the midfield position. His best games were a huge 3-goal, 8 ground ball, and 12 face-off win effort in a performance against Bromfield, a 2-goal and 2 assists effort in a win against Northbridge at home. He was all over the field on senior night in the win versus St. Bernard's. 2nd on the team in goals with 17, 3rd in points with 21, 3rd in ground balls with 85, won 77 face-offs this year, all while playing outstanding defense. His excellent senior season left him with 28 career goals, which is 8th all-time, 41 career points, which is 10th all-time, 221 career ground balls, which is 6th all-time, and over 150 face-off wins, which is 3rd all-time. Selected to represent LHS in the Central Mass Senior All-Star Game, honored as a 2nd team Midwatch League All-Star. Truly an outstanding all-around player, a leader, pleasure to coach, one of the toughest players we've ever had. Coach's Award for Offensive Most Valuable Player goes to number 11, Josh DeMar.
Coach, how many did he miss the record by?
How many what?
Face-off wins.
Yeah, what's Boozy's record?
It's like over you.
It's over you.
He had 170 wins in 1 year.
He was ridiculous.
He was like 80% for his career.
Just give me a chance. I would have beat him.
All right, that's it. The last senior award goes to a senior captain, one of the best goalies in Central Mass this year. Started all 20 games this year. He was key in all 7 of our wins. Playing through a hand injury, this kid showed a ton of heart, competitiveness, and toughness in this season. After missing most of 2011, he rebounded with a single-season school record 397 saves in 2012. That brings his career total to 513, the 3rd most all-time. Saved his best games for the biggest, torturing our rival St. Bernard's for 51 saves in 2 games, making 26 on senior night in a 6-4 win. He also made 25 saves in a 9-6 win over Marlborough, 25 and a 6-4 win over Northbridge, and a season and career high 28 against Oakmont. He also led the league with a 72.6 save percentage, the 3rd best save percentage ever at LHS in a season. Most impressively, he made over 20 saves in a game 10 times this year and averaged a whopping 21.8 saves per game, by far the most in Central Mass. Selected as our only 1st team Midwatch All-Star this year, and selected to represent LHS in the Central Mass Senior All-Star Game. One of the most impressive seasons by anyone in our uniform. We honor him with the final award, Most Valuable Player for 2012, Mike Pacey.
Yeah, Pacey!
How'd he hurt his hand?
Better than Feel Award.
I always thought it was the most creepy award.
Well, we have that one for you too, but I don't understand how that was. All right. I think that'll do it, boys. Woo! Thanks for a great season. Way to go.
I'm going to play another game.
Thank you, Coach.
Just tack heads.